welcome to today's yoga session. Today, as we do on Thursdays, we have a restorative yoga, and this is also day 4 of our leg series. So today we are going to have our focus on our legs, but while we work on our legs, we're also going to work on other body parts like our hips, a little bit of the upper body, but then mostly focusing on our breathing as we always do during restorative yoga. So that's pretty much what we're going to be doing. A few things that you will need for today's class, a couple of yoga blocks, a yoga bolster, and if you don't have a bolster, you could use a pillow or a couple of pillows if you don't have a very firm one. You're going to need a couple of blankets, and that's pretty much it. If you have an eye pillow that you usually use for restorative yoga, just keep that nearby. We'll grab that towards maybe the middle of the class or so. So let's slowly bring our fingers in together, sitting up nice and tall, starting with some nice deep breathing. Just as we usually get started, connecting with our breathing, relaxing those shoulders. Wonderful job. Follow the breath as it flows in and out of the body. Relaxing with each exhale. Wonderful job. We're going to slowly extend our legs, opening up. And you can go as far as you're comfortable. And if coming out is not as comfortable, you could always bring your feet in closer. So go with however you feel. Legs are nicely stretched. You're going to slowly bring the fingers down into the middle. Relax those shoulders, bringing it out of the ears. Drop it down. And you can stay right here if you'd like, or you can just gently bend those elbows, coming down towards the floor. Now, as we come down, you're going to slowly start feeling it in the back of the legs. You're going to feel this in the lower back. But as you're doing this, I want you to think about keeping your chest forward and holding that imaginary orange between the chin and the chest. So make sure you're not doing this. Instead, think about coming down using your chest, and your neck is going to stay in alignment with the rest of the spine. Nice and gentle. Wonderful. Take your time as you come down. And you don't really have to bring your elbows completely down, but if you add a little bit of a bend, you're going to realize that there's a little, relaxation that builds into the shoulders when you do that. So you're taking it away from the shoulders. If you can come down towards the floor, that's great. And if you're somewhere in the middle, we're just going to stay here and get some deep breaths in. Just make sure you're not tucking the chin into the chest. Wonderful job. And let's slowly walk the fingers backwards. We're going to stay right here with those legs. We're going to keep working on those legs. You're going to grab a yoga block. So grab one yoga block for me. You're going to bring that into the center. Now you want to place it in a spot where you can slowly bring your head to it. And if bringing your head to the yoga block directly is a little challenging, you have a couple of options. You could stack another yoga block. So it's quite possible that you have much tightness in the legs or in the hips, and that's going to prevent you from coming down too much. So this is perfectly fine. You could also keep it down, coming down onto the yoga block like this. Or if you're able to come down, you could do that as well. Now, as you're coming down, wherever you would like to be, just make sure that your knees are not coming off the floor. So you want to keep those legs nice and straight. Move that yoga block close to you, far away from you, wherever you need to be. So that depends on the length of your torso. So place it where you need it to be. We're going to stay here for a few seconds. So just relax. Make sure you're not, straining yourself as you stay in this position. Now with your hands, you're going to just let your forearms rest on the floor. If you're not able to get your elbow down to the floor, you're just going to have a slight bend in those elbows. Your palms facing the floor. Feel the energy from the earth just flowing into your body.
We're going to stay right there. Now, as we stay here, let's take our mind to the places where we feel this stretch. It may be in the legs. It may be in your lower back. It may be in your shoulders. Take this time to connect with your body to understand what your body is trying to tell you. Where are those tight spots in the body? Where are the places where you want to give a little bit of focus, give a little bit of love? Take the time. Wonderful. And sometimes as we connect with the body, it may take us on an emotional journey. That tight spot may not be so physical as it is emotional. Just connect with the body, listen to your thoughts. Let's just see what we learn about our own selves today. Just stay here with yourself. That's all I ask. Wonderful. And we're breathing the entire time, nice and gentle. Definitely a nice intense stretch going on in those legs. Wonderful job. And when you're ready, you're going to slowly get yourself off that yoga block, gently walking those fingers backwards. Nice slow transitions. All right. We're going to move the yoga blocks away for just a bit. We're going to come down onto the floor from here. So let's slowly bring those legs in. Nice slow transitions. We're going to come down to the floor. Relax yourself onto the mat. Wonderful job. Stay right there. All right, now from here, you're going to bring your ankle to your opposite knee. So figure four position. You're going to take your hands, place it behind those thighs. Now hold it right here. Take a few seconds, just staying right here. Nice deep breath going on. And on the exhale, you're going to slowly pull that leg towards you. Just get it as far as you're comfortable. Now, as soon as you do that, you're going to feel that stretch in that leg, the one that is on top. That's where you're going to feel that stretch. Hold it in place. Get that knee as close to your knee, to your heart as you can. Wherever you want it to be, stay there. Beautiful job. We're going to hold it. So we're not moving. It's not a dynamic stretch. It's a nice static stretch. So hold it in place. Wonderful job. We're going to slowly come out of here and down. Now you're going to take your fingers, place it towards the ball of the foot or the big toe, wherever you would like to hold. You're going to hold from the inner side of your foot. So wherever you have your arch, hold it in. You're going to open up this leg into a half happy baby. You can keep your opposite leg in the same position, or you can extend it fully out, whatever feels good. Let's stay right there. Breathing in. Breathing out. Now, as we stay here, I want you to think about pressing that foot into your fingertips. So press it away from you and into the fingertips and stay there. Nice little engagement. You're going to feel that in that inner thigh as you stay. Wonderful job. Holding it for a few more seconds. Great job, you guys. And when we're ready, we're going to slowly bring that back in. Wonderful. Now we're going to bring your other leg up. Figure four one more time. You're going to take your hands, place it behind that thigh. Nice deep inhale here. And on the exhale, bring that knee closer, closer, closer to that chest. Just as far as you're comfortable, wherever you want to be. And hold. Beautiful job. Nice slow breathing going on. And we're going to slowly bring that back down. Take your fingers, hold on to either the big toe or the ball of the foot. And from here, we're going to open up the other leg. You can keep your other leg where it is, or you can just extend it fully. Now, once you have your position in, you're going to try and push that foot into your fingertips. So we're not going in for a full extension. We're not doing this, but instead you're going to have a nice little bend in that leg, almost like a right angle. From here, push the feet or the foot into your fingertips. Push, push, push. Now, when you do that, you're going to start feeling that stretch in that inner thigh, and that's what we want to aim for. Wonderful. Stay here. Breathing in, breathing out. Beautiful job. Let's bring it back in. Great. Now you're going to bring both your legs up. Fingers coming into the inner side of your foot towards the arch. You're going to hold the ball of the foot, opening up both sides at the same time. Wonderful. Stay right there. Great job, you guys. Breathing in, breathing out. Stay right here. Connect with the body. Think about how you feel just as you stay here. There's a sense of peace, a sense of stability that just flows through. Because right here, right now, we're not rushing. We don't have to get anywhere. We're just staying. We're just being. And that's a powerful tool. Just relax that mind. If your thoughts are starting to wander, just bring it back to your breathing, bring it back to where you're feeling those stretches in the body. Stay connected. Wonderful. And I'd like for you to just turn a little bit, swing side to side, maybe a little bit of a massage for that lower back. Nothing too crazy. You don't want to roll off your mat. So just a little bit, whatever feels good. Or if you're like, okay, I don't really like it, I'm just gonna stay where I am. You could hold the pose. That's fine too. Whatever you like today. I just love the name of this pose, Happy Baby. It just makes you want to smile. It's that kind of pose. Wonderful, wonderful. And when we are ready, we're going to slowly bring the feet in. Awesome job, you guys. And slowly bring your knees in. Take your time with it. Hug your knees. Stay right here. Wonderful. Now we're going to slowly come up to seated. And guess what we're getting to next? Restorative yoga, everybody's favorite. Yay. You're going to take a couple of blocks. You're going to keep them about hip width apart. You're going to take your bolster or the pillow. So if you have a very thin pillow that you're working with, you can do a couple of pillows, whatever you have available nearby. All right, and we're going to place the bolster right on top of the yoga blocks. So you want to make sure that they are just about hip width apart or a little bit outside. In addition to this setup, you can use, this is an option, you can use a blanket that you have rolled up into a cylinder. This is an option for your neck if you would like it. So you can place it at the nape of your neck. I have one additional blanket. You know me, I always get cold, especially during restorative yoga. I love blankets. So I have an extra one here. So if you'd like to grab one, do that. If you use yoga pillow or eye pillow during restorative yoga, grab that as well. This is a good time to do that. I'm going to increase the volume a little bit so you can immerse yourself in the music.
All right. Let's come on down. All right, you guys. So when you settle down into your position, here's what you're going to do. You're going to bring your hips close to the yoga block as much as you can. Bring it close and then bring your legs on top. Making sure that you're placing your legs where your yoga block is. Now, once you're here, you could also come a little bit closer and then gently come to the floor. With your blanket staying at the nape of your neck. So you want your calf muscles to be well supported. Now this blanket or an extra pillow or bolster can either stay at the nape of your neck or you can place it at your lower back, wherever you feel like you want more support. If you've been having a little soreness in the back, trouble, you could always keep it there. I'm just gonna hold it at the nape of my neck. So once you're here, you could stay as you are. You could cover up with an extra blanket, whatever you feel good with. You are going to feel a little bit colder towards the end of the meditation than you are now. So depending on that, just figure out where you want to be. If you want to kill the lights, if you want to get into a nice dark room, you could do that. They're all options. Today I will promise to talk a little less, so you could simply immerse yourself with the pranava mantra, the vibrations of the universe. You could rest with your hands right here on top of your chest, your belly, towards the side, whatever feels good. Choose your position. Now with our legs elevated, there is a flow of blood coming down into your heart. Your legs are going to feel supported. They're going to feel relaxing. We're going to stay here, gently close your eyes. And if you don't have a yoga pillow, you could always, an eye pillow, you could always just add a little, cloth on top of your eyes just to sort of cut yourself away from the world. It's a nice way to just bring yourself into a different place mentally. Take a few seconds. I want you to settle down onto that mat. Let's take our mind to our breathing. All right, now, as you listen to the music, I want you to try and match your breath with the chant. So let's give that a try. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Breathing in. And out. Wonderful. Now, as we stay here, we're going to maintain a nice deep breath going on. And let's slowly take our mind to our legs. This entire week, we have really focused on our legs. We've worked a lot. This is a good time for us to take a few seconds to just think about how much happens with those legs, how much we depend on the legs to take us to places, to do things, whether you're sitting, standing. There's always a lot going on, but right now, the legs get to rest. Now take a few seconds to just think about how your legs feel. And if you're holding on to any kind of, tightness, just let go.
Let your calf muscles just rest on that pillow. Let your knees relax, your toes, your ankles. Your thighs. And as you breathe, as you exhale, you're going to just let go, allowing the legs to get weightless, sinking into that pillow with each exhale. Stay there. Let's think about our lower back. And with your exhale, just let it sink in, let it relax. Each time you hear the chant, you have the opportunity to match your vibrations with that of the universe. Feel that music resonating in your mind. Feel that chant vibrating within you. Slowly bring your mind to the upper body, our shoulders, neck. If you're holding onto any tightness, let's just exhale, let go. Breathing. And with each exhale, you're going to feel the shoulders just dropping into that mat a little bit deeper. If your mind is starting to wander, just remind yourself to come back right here. Connecting with our breathing. Think about how your body feels right now. Maybe you feel a little lighter. Maybe you feel a little cooler. Think about how your body is just sinking into that mat every time you breathe out. All you have to do is let go. Let go, knowing that beneath you, the earth is here to catch you when you fall. and you're going to be fine. You're safe. We're going to bring our mind to our eyes. Relax those eyes. Relax your eyebrows, your cheeks, your ears. Relax your chin, your jawline. Allow your head to sink back into that mat. Just a little bit more each time. As you exhale, just let go. If you feel like chanting along with the music, feel free to join anytime. And as we lay here, our mind is starting to wander. Just remind ourselves to come back right here. Staring into the darkness. Imagine yourself in outer space. Can you stare deeper into the darkness? Can you look around? And what do you see? There is just endless darkness everywhere. And think about how that feels. Maybe it feels peaceful, calming. Maybe it's scary, nervous. Allow yourself to feel whatever you want to. But as you stare into that darkness and you're hearing the vibrations from the Pranava mantra, be reassured that the universe is out there looking out for you. The universe is sending you good energy, positive vibrations. And all we need to do is be open to receiving on our end. Stare into the darkness one more time. Imagine yourself in outer space. Allow yourself to receive the energy from the universe. Breathing in life, breathing in vigor, breathing in positivity, breathing in the energy. any negative emotions that have been harboring inside your mind and your heart. Allow them to flow out, allow them to flee so you can make space for all the good things coming your way. And as we breathe, let's try to match with the chant. Breathing in, breathing out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. Breathing in and out. And out. And when we're ready, we're going to slowly move towards the left side of the body, turning so we can rest our heart for a few seconds. If you'd like to stay in your restorative yoga position, if you want to continue your meditation for some more time, you're more than welcome to do that. If you want to wake up, you're going to slowly just bring yourself to the left side of the body. Just resting for a few. When you're ready, you're going to use your fingers to gently push yourself away from the floor. As you come into your seated position, bring your fingers to the heart. And as we always do, I'd like for us to reflect on today's practice, this week's practice. Think about something that you have learned new this week. Maybe something you learned about yourself. Something that you were able to do. Maybe at the beginning of the week, you told yourself you were going to make it to every yoga class this week, and you did. Any little thing that you would like to call out as your own little achievement. Now is a great time for that reflection and a great way to set forth what you would like for the next week. Maybe there is a challenge you've identified for yourself that you'd like to work on, a problem area in the body that you would like to resolve. I'd like to thank you for joining me today and also every day this week. It was lovely sharing your yoga journey along with you, and I hope that you have enjoyed it as well. Thank you so much for joining me today. I'll see you guys over the weekend or next week. Thank you and namaste.